Okay, it's Monday, July 21st. Looks like a very comfortable couple of days, basically based on what we had before we start going back into the heat again. And like it says there, you could probably open your windows tonight. Okay, and this one of my reminders, this Wednesday between 8 and 9, depending on what weather outlook page you follow on Facebook. I'll be live, question and answer, and hey, I'm actually ready to talk about winter if you want to go there and ask some questions about it. Again, look in the comment section above the video to find out if it's either 8 or 8:30 or 8:30 to 9, depending on which Facebook page you follow. And I haven't really asked in about 6 months, but any donations you can will help pay for what I got to pay for to make this happen every day for you. And again, I've opened up the weather-outlook page, .com page for everybody for free. So that's another thing you can check on. In fact, tonight I'm posting the local weather for everybody. There's 4 different areas that I cover on there, and so you can kind of get a closer look at your area where you live and what the weather is there. So again, it's weather-outlook.com. Now, this is Monday late afternoon. There could be a stray shower in parts of Pennsylvania, but no heavy downpours, as you can see by this map, which takes you to around about 9, 10 o'clock this evening. You can see there's something maybe in central PA, but we're not talking major thunderstorms or anything like that. As we get towards the morning, but that's the big news. Let's get to the temperature map here. We're talking about some pretty chilly temperatures. If you look up here towards New York, oh, too far. You look up here towards New York, you can see up here by Bradford, 50 degrees. Most of Pennsylvania is 50, except southeastern PA, Jersey, and Delaware that are in the 60s. But don't be afraid. If you look up here and might see a 49, 48 somewhere up there in the north central area there, because it'll be pretty chilly tonight, but definitely be worth opening your windows. The apparent temperature, which takes into place humidity and all, if we can get that to pop up, the apparent temperature is not much different. So the humidity is not a deal for tonight. So, I think it's pretty comfortable out there. As we get into Tuesday, nice, comfortable day. Temperatures mostly in the 70s in most areas, and some people climb into the lower 80s, but definitely very nice day on Tuesday. So enjoy that. Again, if we're looking at precipitation, you can see there may be some showers right along the coast late in the afternoon. And I can run that, and you'll see that it doesn't really amount to much, except some clouds and some sprinkles and stuff like that as we go overnight, Tuesday into Wednesday. As you can see on Wednesday, temperatures are climbing back into the 80s again. Some areas get into the mid 80s. On Thursday, we tack a few degrees onto it. The I-95 corridor is upper 80s to near 90. Out by Pittsburgh, temperatures upper 80s to near 90. Central part of the state and pretty much everybody else is in the mid to upper 80s, so it does begin to pick up. Apparent temperatures on Thursday, you can see a lot of 90s mixed in here, so the humidity is beginning to pick up a little bit. Might make it a little bit more comfortable. So that's why I say enjoy the next couple of days. Yeah, this is a map of the nation, and I want to show you that the real heat now is starting to build up Texas, down that way, Oklahoma, and I'll move this into each day. Now here's Friday. You can see it's warm along the coast. We're picking back up again, and again it's there. Now let's move this to Saturday. Let's see here. It's got to just bear with me. You can see the hotter temperatures begin to fall a little bit further to the mid-Atlantic states, but still the heat's turned on out here in Oklahoma and Texas. Temperature-wise, you can see the darker grays and darker oranges here. Temperatures are really hot out here. Again, very hot out here on Sunday. The only thing up in the Northeast is on Sunday there's going to be some showers. Here's Monday, and again, central part of the country, a lot of showers. But what this does is it's going to make these thunderstorms right along the edge of this front here, and it'll spare Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware from most of those heavy downpour kind of rains that is associated with it. Now we're looking long range. This is next Tuesday, but watch Remember, these blues up here are colder temperatures. So we're going to watch as this progresses, see the cooler nighttime temperatures. And then we go during the day, and it's still kind of cold towards New York. As you can still, the blues are still there. And as we get into next Thursday night, and this is towards the morning hours, you can see Pennsylvania's got some pretty chilly temperatures returning again. And what I think we're getting into is a pattern here as we get towards August, and where our temperatures at night will become a little bit more bearable. This is morning lows here in Pennsylvania, Jersey, and Delaware. And then as we get further in, the daytime highs will be in the 80s, but as we get further into August, we already know what happens. The daylight gets shorter, temperatures get a little cooler, and we have that to deal with. All right, don't forget the Q&A on Thursday evening or Wednesday evening between 8 and 9. Look in the comments above to see if you're between 8 and 8:30 or 8:30 and 9. Again, depending on what page you follow. Take it easy.